Everyone, it's Nikki again. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little mini review over something I recently purchased, which is the Tati Beauty palette. It's her first palette, which is super exciting, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It has this like soft, like matte kind of, I don't know, the texture is really nice. It's very like, I don't know, it's just soft and beautiful. I like it. But like, so, really quickly, I bought this, and then like the very next day I got another thing in the mail. But I will do another video on this later because I'm really excited about this. But I want to talk about the Tati palette. I have had a chance to play with it a little bit, and I just want to say, because I know I've seen a few videos comparing these two palettes, and I just want to say, like, I don't get it. They are two different things, very different things. I feel like they're not even the same, like they're not playing the same game at all. It's like comparing sports, like football and basketball. I know nothing about sports, but like they're both sports games. They have teams, you play with a ball, but like they're different games. So like I don't see why we have videos comparing the two of them. I just think it's people trying to start drama where there's no drama. I mean, maybe there is drama, but that's none of your business, so stop stirring the pot, you know? But this palette is our focus for this video, and I'm super excited about it. I've had a chance to play with it for a few days. I haven't had a chance. This one just came in the mail, the Conspiracy palette. But this one, I've had a chance to play with it, and as you can see, there's like little smudges on it already because I'm messy and I am very clumsy. Very, very clumsy. The mirror is like, it's so big. It's like almost the entire top of this palette. It's like the whole palette is a mirror basically. And then you have this. It's so gorgeous. You can see the palette is messy already. I wasn't gonna make it a week, you know. But I do have to say that in person, it looks so much better than any of the reviews I've seen online or anything that I've seen posted online. Like seeing it in person is just, yes, like it was worth it, like buying this. You can see in this row right here, sequin. You can kind of see all of the like reflections of glitter, as you can see the different colors. Like this one has like a blue reflect in it. There's like gold, and I want to say there's like purple in this one. You can see it pick up a little bit. There's gold, like it's, you can actually see the different colors of glitter in there, which is really cool. And I think the concept is super simple, but it's like brilliant. And the fact that no one else has really like thought of something like this before is great. Like just took something super simple and like ran with it and made it amazing and like perfected the formula. So I think that's like pretty smart on her part. But essentially what it is you have 6 different shades, and each of those shades is a different formula, which is pretty smart. So you have memory, ritual, story, smooth, soothe, aura, and then poet. And then each of those is in the formula matte, sequin, which is kind of like a matte but it has like glitter in it, and then metallic, and then a full glitter. Which these glitters, I'm not really like a glittery person. I just started getting comfortable with shimmers. I'm wearing one of the glitters right now, and it looks so pretty. And I do have to say, like, I was really impressed just kind of dipping into it. Like, you can pick up so much. And then I have a little cut in my hand, so I'm just gonna go to the side. But like, once it's in place, it doesn't budge. You have like a tiny bit of fallout like when you're applying, but like once it's in place, it's not moving, which is great. I did wear it on my eyes for a full day of work, so like 8-9 hours it was on my eyes. Actually no, we went to dinner afterwards, so probably wore it a full 10-12 hours. Let's see, 11 hours. Yeah, like 7 to 6, right? It's 11 hours. Math is hard, guys. But I did wear it for quite a long time on my lids, and nothing fell out, which was really cool. Usually, like, as soon as you apply glitter, it doesn't last very long at all for me. Like, I always have something falling and it's irritating my eye, or it's like just bothering me that it's now like on my cheeks. And this one didn't budge as soon as I like put it on. There was a tiny bit of fallout applying, but then after that it was good for the entire day, which was amazing. And I was pretty impressed with that, and I think I'm probably going to reach for the glitter in this palette a lot more than any other shade. Even though they're all gorgeous, I think that's what I'm going to reach for. I'm probably going to, even if I use like a different palette, different shadows, I might reach for these glitters because they're actually really good. The one thing that kind of threw me off when I first used it, like the very first time I used it, I tried to blend out this one, Soothe in Sequin, the Sequin formula, and all the little flecks of glitter got all over my cheeks, and it was very frustrating. Oh no, that's fine. So the little flecks of glitter got all over my cheeks, and I was just like, oh my god, there's glitter everywhere, and that's like my least favorite thing, just to have like glitter fall out all over my cheeks. But I was able to clean that up and kind of like reapply things. And then I was watching that girl Shay, and she does live swatches on her eyes. So she takes like every single shadow in a palette and applies it onto her eyes, which is great. Like, I don't know how her eyes survive that, but it's really great as a viewer to like see just how it applies, see like different tricks. And one of the things she did was pat that sequin formula on her lid, and it performed so much better. And a lot of the glitter stayed on her lid rather than falling out with a brush or just kind of disappearing and blending away. So I did try that the next day, and I think I tried it with Story, and the glitter did stay a lot better, which was good to know because that would have been so disappointing. So my camera kind of shut off on me again. I don't know what's going on. It's like the second video in a row that it's done this, but moving on. I was talking about this row, I think, when it shut off, and so patting this row right here down on the lid actually helps keep the glitter in place and prevents it from falling out. So I was really frustrated the first time I used it because I was blending it out and blended all the glitter onto my cheek, which would have been very disappointing because it made me so frustrated that I was like, I'm not gonna ever use that formula ever. And so it would have been really disappointing to just kind of eliminate that whole row from like being used, but it's actually so pretty. You just have to use it correctly, and patting it down is definitely the way to go, either with your finger or like a brush. Just kind of pat it down and pack it onto the lid. I say pack it onto the lid, but actually these shadows are so pigmented, little goes a long way. So I hope that I don't get this in one of my Panther's eyeshadows because a little definitely goes a long way. I think I was using Poet, just kind of testing it out, and I barely put any in there, and I could just like blend it for days, I felt. But these are absolutely gorgeous, and I think it was definitely worth the purchase. I think I put my order in maybe like 30 minutes before Tati had posted like she had sold out, so I was like the last little group of people that went for it. But definitely worth it. So pretty, and it's definitely something that the everyday consumer can use. someone who's not like obsessed with makeup like me and probably most of the people watching this right now. But super easy to blend out. These glitters make it like foolproof. Don't even need like a glitter glue. It just kind of like taps on and it's gorgeous. And then you can create some really pretty monochromatic looks just going down with all of the different formulas, very different textures, which I think this is called like the textured neutrals palette. So you definitely get very different textures within the same color story, which is great. And they're actually so pretty. I don't know if you can see those blue glitters in there, but so pretty. And the metallics are here, standard metallics. So I know a few people were saying in their videos that this is kind of like a boring palette, which, I mean, it's not like wild and crazy. It's not having like neon yellows and pinks in here. I mean, it has like really pretty pinks, but that's beside the point. But it's definitely a palette for your everyday like consumer, not like makeup obsessed people like me and probably some of you that are watching. This is something that you could wear to like the office, like if you're a teacher, if you're like working a law office, like a doctor's office. Like this is something that's more acceptable to work in that environment. People that like wear makeup on the daily but are not like trying to create these like wild and crazy eye looks. It's definitely a little safer for people, but you can still make some really gorgeous looks with it. I've been seeing a lot of really great reviews and the eye looks are just gorgeous and I want to try those out. I think this is a really appropriate palette for a lot of people. I think it's just a great palette for like the everyday consumer, for like people who love and obsess over makeup. Like it's great for everyone and it's like something that people are familiar with, and neutrals are something that's needed in every look. And you can create some really great monochromatic looks. So that's all I gotta say about the Textured Neutrals Tati Beauty palette. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about the palette and if it's something that you picked up yourself or you're excited to see in person. And I will see y'all next time with maybe another review of another palette. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.